Only the Dallas Cowboys could do absolutely nothing and still find a way to piss everyone off. Not only did they squander a future first-round pick for a wide receiver who has the catching ability of a toddler, Jason Garrett also probably cost the Dodgers the World Series. How do you lose the bye week? We answer that question in this week's edition of Who's to Blame? Who's to Blame? Who's to Blame? This video was brought to you by SeatGeek. Use promo code WTFootball to get $20 off your first purchase. We know the Cowboys suck, but that doesn't mean their ticket prices will be any cheaper. Use our help to find the best deals at the best prices guaranteed. SeatGeek, the price correction for shitty NFL teams who won't lower their ticket prices. Jason Garrett decided to spend his bye week on a trip to the World Series with Brad Paisley after his team lost to the Redskins and Adrian Peterson, whose knees have the consistency of cottage cheese. Garrett's elite-level clapping ability was on display, and at least one Dodgers fan blames Garrett's appearance at the World Series for the Dodgers' loss. It was accepted graciously by all those who saw it. Furthermore, Extend spoke model and guy who looks like he farts in the jacuzzi, Jimmy Johnson, had some pretty choice words for the coach.
Perception. I think it sends the wrong message, not only to the fans, but to the players. At 3-4, there's work to be done.
Yes, it sends the wrong message. That message being, I'm paid enough money to get Brad Paisley to hang out with me so I look like I have friends in public. Why do I get paid so much money? Because Jerry Jones needs a meat. Well, let's be honest, plastic shield against criticism for fucking up America's team. Which is probably why Jerry drank his way through to the morning to join HGH and Chubby Cheeks in the morning to defend his mannequin friend.
I'm not associated with anybody that works any harder than Jason Garrett. I can assure you that he did have his mind on our team. I know where Jason Garrett's mind is, and I know where his work ethic is.
Work ethic? The only work Jason Garrett does is the work you let him do. He is a Ken doll dressed up as a coach because that's what you want him to be, Jerry. The only times the Cowboys have ever been good is when you had a coach who had the balls to tell you just because you played offensive line at Arkansas 55 years ago doesn't mean you know how to run an NFL team. But no, instead you decided to trade away a future first-round pick for Amari Cooper, who only has 1 year left on his rookie contract. Why did you do that? Because you cut Dez Bryant, who you didn't think you needed, because you thought 12-year-old pretending to be old enough to buy beer, Cole Beasley, and Case Keenum with a tan, Dak Prescott, was enough to get you to the playoffs. Turns out, and this will shock everyone, I'm sure, Jerry was wrong about that. How do you lose the bye week? Only the Cowboys, because Jerry Jones is enough Johnny Walker Blues into his life to stop caring about the consequences of his actions. Just like every other wealthy good old boy from Arkansas, he counts his liver spots in the mirror every morning too, and knows he's definitely going to die before we get to the we're fucked stage of capitalism, global warming, and the demise of the NFL. So live for today, Jerry. I'm sure future generations of Cowboys fans will still look up to the creepy bronze statue of you they're sure to build one day. And that's Who's to Blame? Who's to Blame? Who's to Blame?